it is true that the geometry of you being, when it's aligned with the microcosmic of the universe, bring tremendous beauty, you know, such as ease, balance, equanimity, and a beautiful form. So because you see, beloved, within ourselves, in Hatha Yoga, it's been said throughout the ages in the yogic tradition that we have our microscopic is a reflection of the macroscopic. And so everything in the universe, it's all geometry. You see it everywhere, in the animal, the plants, the insect, the trees, everywhere. And I know that particularly because being an artist too, way back in my past life, I would say, as an artist, and I study art, everything is geometry. So, but true beauty is beyond the geometry of your form. Because also, as we say in the yogic tradition, as a yogini, every form has a sound. And so the sound that is vibrating and is radiating from you is what really make the beauty out of you, true beauty. So, and this is how people fall in love with you. You fall in love with them, you are warm-hearted. It doesn't matter if they love you back, because within you, you're vibrating at a higher energy. Remember in previous video, and we go in this intensively in Becoming the Light Mastery Program, that you are a divine gardener and you are also a divine alchemist. So when you use your magical wand of your thoughts, your words, your action, which create your emotion and your feelings and create your energy, and as well, it goes the other way around, your energy from your own sadhana and meditation, and affect also your entire being, will affect your mind, your thoughts, and your words, and as a repercussion, your action into the world. So it feeds each other. So when you feel like you are really using your magical one, you're really vibrating, it creates an energy field, and that energy field is, it emanates, it radiates. And as you are unfolding on the spiritual path, as you're growing on the spiritual journey, and even hopefully maybe you're going through a Kundalini ascension, a beautiful one, an easy one, smooth and easy, without any danger, naturally unfolding. And then you can spin, you start learning how to spin all your chakra. And so that really what brings true beauty in your being. Because your energy field will radiate, emanate like the sun. You see, beloved, the sun does not discriminate, right? The sun embraces all living beings, shine rays of light everywhere on the planet, on every corner. It does not discriminate on this one or this one. It just embraces everything. So with your energy field, be a radiant sun. Emanate divine love. Embrace everyone as the divine. Fall in love with them with a warm heart, a heartwarming state. And take them and embrace them by blessing them with your thoughts and your words and your action. Everyone, and I mean also even the suffering animal. And so even if someone doesn't fall in love with you in return, eventually they have no choice. They will fall in love with you, because just by the way you emanating, your energetic field will reach out to them. Because remember, your words, your thoughts have an energy. And if you're keeping that high frequency, loving energy, and always blessed, we have discussed that, then it's inevitable. They're going to fall in love with you, because they will feel it. It has happened to this one so many times, situation where you send love and light. You, even if you, let's say you had a bad experience with someone and you were hurt, you allowed them to hurt you. Whatever is the situation, if it's in the family, with a spouse or a stranger or a co-worker, and they were mean to you and they say terrible things and they attacked you, you remain calm in your breath, in your own divinity, and you close your eyes and you bombard them with divine love and light. And eventually they will heal, because it's not about you, it's about them. It's their own spiritual process. It's their own spiritual evolution. You only have to focus on you being and your own divine presence. So it doesn't matter. Also, by emanating your energy field like that, you become so shiny, so radiant, and personality go down. Because remember, personality is what caused you the trouble. Personality is not who you are. It's not your accumulation. It's not your conditioning. It's certainly not all the brainwash and all the identification that you have accumulated by your family, by the government, or by religion, or by socioeconomic background or ethnic background. All of this is not who you are, including the body and the mind. So personality stink. Can really be, because you know, ego and personality will always create division, will always create separation. But when you are shining by the light of enlightenment, by your true nature, then people have no choice. They will fall in love. And that's the beauty of you, truly into your action also. Selfless action, offer in surrender to the Divine Mother. That you see the beauty in this being. So be that being that radiate and shine that emanation with your energy field. And in return, you, by your sweetness and your blissfulness of your own energy and your own emotion, you're going to see everyone as beautiful. It doesn't matter if their nose is crooked, if they have big ears, or if they're bald, or they're fat, or they're short. It doesn't matter, because this is just physical appearance. The beauty is really into the emanation of your own spirit and your own soul. And that people feel that. And it doesn't matter where you are on the planet, you can emanate that like the sun. I remember when I was bald, I was so many decades ago. Some of you might know a little bit, I suffer from cancer. I was diagnosed with very advanced, stage 3 advanced cancer in breast, and metastasized in my lymph node. It was metastasizing in my body temple. It's a long, long story, but I'm not going to tell the whole story. And it's out there in the program, in my book. But I was coming to the end of being on chemotherapy, and I almost, as you know, many of you know, I almost died of an anaphylactic shock to the chemotherapy in the very, very beginning. And it was unbelievable grace of a miracle that I'm here today. And but this was towards the end of my 6 months of intense chemotherapy. And I hadn't started radiation, but I had 2 major surgery. And I was completely drained, and I had lost all my hair. I was bald, no eyebrow, no eyelashes. Even some of my nails came out. Some of that skin at the bottom of my feet was coming out. I would pull big pieces. And I went to Hawaii, and I was begging to be by the ocean. I needed to feel the ocean and put my feet in the earth and feel the iron of Mother Earth. And my ex-husband took me, and I said, I don't care if I crawl, I'm going to go. And I remember I was having on top of that a major infection. I had an E. coli parasite in my abdomen, in my intestine, E. coli, and it was, oh, they put me under antibiotic on top of that. But we were walking on the ocean, and out of a sudden this person came, a woman, and she bowed down, and she said, I could see you for almost a mile away. I was feeling you and see you. She said, I see so much light around you. And she was a pure stranger. Out of a sudden, she just appeared like that. And she thought I was a monk. And she had no idea that what I was going through, that I had been on intense chemotherapy. What I mean intravenous chemotherapy, and the most potent one, which almost cost my life and destroyed so many of my organs and my system. But she kept saying, you're so beautiful, you are radiating, you're shining like a sun. And she kept bowing down, and I bowed down, and then and she said, I see so many ascended masters around you. She was really spiritual. My ex-husband was there, and I started telling her the story of how I almost died of an anaphylactic shock reaction, and tears came in her eyes, and I told her the whole story with Jesus Christ and how I came back to life. And it's such an intense, powerful, moving story. And she had tears in her eyes, and she said, I feel the ascended master around you. And she was shocked because she thought I was a monk, and I certainly did not look beautiful. But the beauty of you being, the beauty of your divine presence is more beautiful than 10,000 suns. The beauty of a happy, blissful face, of a loving face, of a face that is in love with the Divine Mother, is the most beautiful sunshine. So don't forget that. So radiate like the Divine Mother's sunlight, and be emanating with your energetic field always, because this is when truly everyone is going to fall in love. And if they don't do in this moment, doesn't matter. You are bathing in grace. You are bathing in divine love. You are bathing into joy of your own sweetness, of your emotion, and of your own energetic field. So just go out, my baby, my child, just bless everyone and love everyone as the Divine Mother. Or you could see as God or whatever name you choose, because the divine permeates every particle of this universe.